Monkeypox gets renamed so horny primates won't feel ashamed. The World Health Organization has announced that it would start calling monkeypox mpox after hearing complaints that monkeypox was racist and stigmatizing. It's not clear how many of those complaints were serious or if they were made by anyone hurling feces. WHO has a mandate to rename existing diseases, avoiding any association with a country, region, animal, or ethnic group. So I guess my idea, the San Francisco smash rash, is out. It's also not clear how you might accuse another person of racism for using the term monkeypox. Sure, experts say that monkeypox is mostly found throughout Africa until recently, but it was called monkeypox, not Africa pox. And you can't associate the term monkeypox with racism unless you yourself are already associating the word monkey with Africa. But still, it's a relief to all the unfairly maligned apes out there. First, we make them dress up in little suits and bow ties. Then we name an STD after them. It's also weird the WHO was worried about associating diseases with an animal after covering up the lab leak with bats. Now people freak out when I eat bats. I have to cut down my bat eating. Let's see what our expert has to say.
Yes, doctor. So the M in mpox totally stands for monkey, though, right?
So mpox is deadlier than monkeypox?
Great, yeah, we'll just keep calling it monkeypox then, yeah?
Oh, so can mpox be transmitted if a monkey bites you during sex?
Science isn't about feelings. With the phrase monkeypox, the bad part of the phrase is pox, not monkey. Any kind of pox is going to be bad, whether it's monkeypox or mpox or cornpox.
Yeah, this is obviously useless and makes no difference, but who doing things that make no difference is actually a step up from what they were doing for several years, which is making a big difference in a very bad way.
Yeah, and you know what kills me, Charlie, is that they actually might have a point if they said people aren't taking it seriously because it's got a funny name. Hence, we do this because of the name. And now it's even funnier that they call it mpox. So they actually made it funnier.
Yeah, and not you, but you didn't. No, but the degree.
Oh, we're gonna miss you.
The degree to which these people who claim to care about public health have destroyed their ability, or any government agency's ability, or the WHO, anybody's ability to handle public health in any serious way. They've completely beclowned themselves by being more concerned about the name of something than, I don't know, a disease that could actually kill somebody.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting I wasn't listening. Emily, when we were kids, I mean, it didn't bother us about chickenpox. In fact, I think the Armour hot dog song, remember Armour hot dogs, even kids with chickenpox. It wasn't like we're making fun of kids because they looked so gross. It was because they look gross.
I mean, again, this is the that elected officials and people in decision-making, powerful positions are spending their time on.
Yeah.
What a joke. You know how much money we funnel into the WHO? You know how much research and stuff that we fund? And that's what they're doing. I feel like mpox reminds me of like Mbop. Remember that song?
Oh, by Hanson.
That's going to be in everyone's heads from now on. And also,
Hanson once stood behind me when I was in a bathroom.
Really?
Yes.
Did you talk to him?
No.
Which one? Wasn't there 3?
It was just a regular bathroom.
Oh,
why would that matter?
No, I remembered. That it's also like the artist formerly known as Prince. it doesn't matter what you try to change the name to because everyone's going to still call it monkeypox
Prince.
or mpox, you know, monkeypox. Exactly.
All right, enough from you.
Longer.
Tyrus, this is an example of what you talk about external, internal problems. They address an external issue, the name, but has no effect on the real issue, the disease.
Yes.
Well, obviously, two of the racist guys at work got caught talking about monkeypox.
Yeah.
In an effort to save their son, who shouldn't have been in the building in the first place, they changed the name. But yet, for some reason, chickenpox still runs rampant.
Yes.
Because there's no way you could have filmed chickens like skinny, crackhead white people. What? No one know what a chicken head was? I mean, that's unfair. So change that to CPOX.
CPOX.
Yeah.
They have chickenpox parties. Did you know that, Emily?
No, but I still have scars from chickenpox.
Oh, good for you. That's a weird, humble brag, I guess.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.